Hi everyone, it's Donna from Little Spaceman Paper Crafts, and I am back with another guest design team video for Maymays.com, and I'm going to show you today how to make this card. It's a really easy card to make. It might not look it, but it is. It's called a telescope card. Okay, so you pull it up and it's got 3 sections like that, and then it just closes like that. And this will work with any staggered die set you've got. So with this one I used it was a Stampin' Up set, a labels one, so I just used the largest one, next one down, and so on, and then decorated it using this 6x6 paper pad called Once Upon a Time by Echo Park. This is available in Maymay store as well. I'll leave the link for this and everything else that I've used from the store in the description bar below. All the measurements, everything you're going to need will be on the blog post also, and that'll be linked below as well. So yeah, so that's what I've done, and I had some stickers from a different Echo Park set to decorate that. So, and I added some butterflies that I punched out, this little bit of ribbon, and it just basically needs 2 brads. So you've got a brad there and then you've got a brad there. Okay, and it's really simple to make. If you don't have any staggered dies like this, you could use you could even do squares. Just cut yourself some squares, go up in sort of 1/2 inch increments, you know, maybe do a 3x3 and then a 3.5 by 3.5 and then a 4x4, and then you could sort of do exactly the same thing. It doesn't have to be this shape, can be any shape. The one I'm going to show you today is using circles. I'm going to be working with another paper pad from Maymays.com, and this is the Echo Park again, but this is the Magic and Wonder pad. I'll give you a quick flip through of it. It's really fun, really cute. I love those like Disney castles and things. So it's really cute paper. So the card I'm going to be making is going to be featuring this paper. Okay, so I've done my die cutting already to save time, and I've got a set of nesting dies, and these are circles, so I'm going to do circles. As I say, you can do any shape you want, and again, if you don't have dies and you can find something circular to cut round, you know, in different sizes, then you can do that as well. If you get a plate, a side plate, and a, you know, a cup or something that you can just sort of, as long as they're staggered down in size. Okay, so as I say, I've done all my die cutting already. So I've got my 3 card layers here. Okay, and then I've got the 3 pieces of patterned paper. So what I'm going to do is just attach them to their patterned paper. Okay, so to do that, I'm just going to use some art glitter glue, which again is also available from Maymays store. So I'm just going to put some of that on there. So as you can see, I've used a large die, then the next size down to create the middle layer, then the next size down, and then I've used this die again to be the paper cut out for my first layer, and then the base layer for the 3rd one is the same size as the paper for the 2nd layer, so they all sort of layer together. Okay, so that's the first base piece. Now the middle one, and again some art glitter glue. Amazing stuff this is. And then just center that up and stick that down. Before we stick the 3rd one, I'm going to stick a ribbon, a piece of ribbon in the top, just like this one, so you've got something you can pull from there. So I'm going to get a piece of ribbon. I think this is probably a bit too long, so I'm just going to get some scissors and just snip that down a little bit. Okay, so you're going to just have a little piece of ribbon that's going to pull up, but we need to attach that to the base of that piece. So I'm going to use a little bit of score tape. So I'll just put that on there, peel the backer off, and then I can stick, do you know what, let me zoom you in a little bit, there we go. So then I can stick this ribbon down like so, and then I'm going to stick another piece over the top. Oops, let's just trim a bit off. Okay, so that's going to be nicely stuck down now, so then we'll take the backer off there, and then we'll just put our art glitter glue on the back of this piece. So, okay, we have all our layers done now, so what they will all fit together sort of like this. So that'll be what your card will look like. Obviously it will be decorated and things like that, but we'll do that in a second. So the first thing we need to do is put our brads in. So as you can see with this one, it's at the top. So what we've done is we've put the bottom and the middle together and put a brad in. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to get I've got a Tim Holtz pokey tool, and I'm going to poke a hole in these two, keep it together, because you don't want to see the underneath paper. So probably about here. So I'll just make the hole and then push that through, make it a little bit bigger to get my brad in. And I've got some little round red brads for this. So I'm going to put that one in, and then now if you want to cover the backs of these brads, you can just cut out some more paper if you wanted to do that, but that's how that's going to open. Okay, and now we need to do the top. So the top one, let's move the bottom piece out of the way. Hope I'm not confusing you here. So the second layer is then attached to the top layer, but that's done at the bottom. Okay, so our card will stand in that sort of fashion. Okay, so we'll bring in the third piece, and again we're going to lie that down. We're going to slide the bottom piece out the way, and then move it so you guys can see, and again there, and we're just going to roughly in the center just pop a hole in there and make it a bit wider for our brad to go in. Okay, oops, line those back up again, I've just moved it, and then I'll take another brad and push that through there. So again, you can cover the back of this if you want to. Just open that brad out. There we go. So now our card is actually, in effect, it's finished, but without the decoration. So, and that's how it'll go. It's so cute and it is so simple to do. And now it's time for some decoration. Now I thought, because this paper was very Disney themed, I thought I would cut 2 more circles out and maybe do some ears so it's like Mickey. So they're in quite a good position actually. So I'm just going to get a pencil and just line up where I want to put those. And then I'm just going to put some glue on the back. and then line these back up again. I just think this is a really, really sweet card. You know, if you wanted to give a card to a child, I just think it's really, really cute. So there we go, that's our little Mickey card. So I'm going to open it up, I'm going to start decorating. I also have the 12 by 12 pack Magic and Wonder kit. I also have the 12 by 12 kit, which I have been using, but I've got some stickers left from here. So I'm going to decorate. I think I know what I want my first page to have on it. If I can get this off without. Okay, let's just move that out of the way for a minute. And I want this on the front. So I'm just going to put this in the centre there. That's stuck there. And then I've got I've die cut out in black cardstock the word smile, so it almost says and smile. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of, I should use the fine tip really, but some little dots of art glitter glue in various places. Now this does dry clear, this glue, so I'm not that fussed, and I've got a tiny little eye here, the dot for the eye, so I'm just going to add that on as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the rest of this, and instead of you watching me do it in real time, and then we'll come back at the end and we'll have a look at the finished card. So I've just finished decorating this card. What you don't want is you don't want too much dimension on your layers. Top layer is fine because that's not going to be covered by anything, so you can put as much dimension on the top layer as you'd like to, but the rest of the layers need to be pretty flat, which is why the stickers that come in the Magic Wonder kit, the 12 by 12, you get the 12 by 12 papers and you get 2 sheets of stickers, I believe. So yeah, so they're perfect just for decorating this card. If you just wanted the papers, again, this is from the 6x6 paper pad, Echo Park Magic and Wonder. And I'll just open up this card for you. So I put the ampersand there, so and then the word smile, and then this cute little dotted bow there, almost like a dicky bow for his ears. And then pull on and you've got the second layer. So I've just put a little sticker banner there with some really cute words there. And then I've just stuck the castle sticker along with some hearts and stars down at the bottom. So this is a really, really quick, simple, but really, really effective card. I'll bring in the other one that I showed as well. So again, really, really simple. This was done using the this pack, which is the Once Upon a Time. I'll give you a quick flick through of that one as well. But this one is gorgeous too. Beautiful, especially for little girls. Gorgeous. So that's that one. So that's the paper I used from there, and I used the stickers from a different kit. But I punched out some hearts from the paper there. I also punched out some butterflies, but what I did using my punch, because I wanted the butterflies to be the same pattern on both sides, I just punched out 2 and then stuck them together, and then just put some little black gems in to tie that all together. I've got some enamel dots actually that match these colours, so I might just add a few of those for the photographs. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying my time as a guest designer for Maymay Made It. So all the products that I have used that are available in the store, I will link. Everything you will need, all the directions will be on the blog on maymaymadeit.com. Technically there aren't any measurements for this project, it depends on what you're using. So thank you again so much guys for watching, and I'll be back to see you in my next video. Take care, lots of love, bye for now.